Birmingham making happy history last season, their triumphant League One campaign. Ipswich have made all kinds in the last 2 or 3 years, some unwanted, but they too are hoping to break new ground. Never in their history, whatever division they've been in, have they achieved instant promotion the season after relegation. It's a new challenge for Kieran McKenna, who has met most of those he has faced at the Ipswich Town helm. There is Greaves. Matasiwa. Greaves can't afford to dally, and Kyogo's alive and alert. But the whistle had already gone, and the cheers will stick in Birmingham throats.
By the way, I don't care the whistle's gone. What a finish that is, for him to have the awareness of where the goalkeeper was. Now, the referee has given a couple of really soft fouls. Is this a third here? Oh, wow. Well, Birmingham can feel aggrieved, because you talk about contact. Would he give a penalty for that if it was in the penalty area at the other end? 100% no. That is a really poor decision.
Cochrane. That's Matasiwa's. And now Stansfield. That's bright play. Kyogo.
Well, for all the dominance and for all the brilliant football that they're playing, they haven't had too many shots at the end of it. This is good anticipation. Cochrane wins it, Stansfield gives the offer, and this is what you like about these two players. They both want to hurt an opponent. He drives into space. A good run by Kyogo, but I don't think he's ever going to score from there.
Anderson. Clara. Oh, and gifted to Smodics. And the most relieved man in the second city is Ryan Alsop.
Oh, you're right about relief. That will be his huge overriding emotion, because it's a poor pass. Lack of awareness that Sammy Smodics is there, but having got interception, having got the touch, you'd expect Sammy Smodics to hit the target.
Iwata. Interesting run by Stansfield, but it's cleared a bit of space too for Anderson. Take Iwata. Stansfield!
That's the best chance they've fashioned, and it's really well worked, actually. It's patient, and it's incisive in the end. The forward pass that finds Jay Stansfield is excellent as they recycle this, but this pass here from Iwata, brilliant. And he finds himself in space, and he just goes to blast it as hard as he can. Just gone quiet for a minute or two here. Since the injury to Smodics, hasn't really got going yet.
Matasiwa couldn't get hold of it, stretching slightly. But he did take the venom out of the shot from Anderson.
Nearly 40 minutes in, that's the first shot on target in this football match. It does take a deflection, takes the pace out of it.
Oh, cannon for Stansfield. And Matasiwa grateful for the outcome.
Yeah, he's probably had Birmingham City's two best chances here. And again, once he has that touch there, you want a little bit more composure. I think he can pass that into one of the corners.
Iwata arrives.
I mean, those two in the central area for Birmingham, they must be a nightmare to play against, because they're all over the place. They don't give you a moment's peace. Look at that aggression. Can't control the strike, but it is brilliant play.
Well, it's a very different animal, isn't it, coming into the championship. Well, here's Kyogo with an opportunity! And Stansfield is there! And makes the most of the chance! The goals flowed for him in League One. And on the follow-up, he opens his account in the championship.
Well, listen to that noise. Listen to that noise. Incredible decibels in St Andrews. And I don't think there's anybody in the stadium or watching that can deny they deserve this. They deserve to be ahead. They've been the front foot team. They've been the one asking most of the questions, and they've got their reward, and it all comes from a clearance that is won by, again, Asai Samuel, and he takes up such an intelligent position, Kyogo, and he's really unlucky not to open his account, as he was in the first half. But that little header there, that anticipation there, it's a decent effort, and yes, they get a little bit of luck in that it breaks straight into the path of Jay Stansfield, and he's not going to miss from there. This time he does stay composed, Stansfield, and on the opening day, he's off and running. Birmingham are off and running. Well, I think that changes everything for Kieran McKenna and Ipswich, because they have to be more front foot now. They have no choice.
O'Shea de Young. Broadhead. Al-Hamadi, Chaplin, Hurst, Davis and Broadhead in the penalty area. Hurst!
He just doesn't quite get the flight of this ball, because I think this is a bigger chance than it ends up. You look at his movement there, George Hurst at the far post, and as the ball's coming in, does he kind of get a little bit underneath it? Maybe it's a fraction too high.
Well, a very healthy opening day attendance on a Friday night at St Andrews. That looks an impressive sight under the lights as the night falls. Davis coming in around the back here. Laird was switched on to that.
Yeah, good defending. Well, it's not really pretty reading if you're an Ipswich Town fan, or if you're Kieran McKenna. Not a single shot on target tonight. And this is a team that scored 90-odd goals last time they were in the championship, and they're expected to score plenty enough this season, but they haven't been good enough in that department tonight.
Deep, and well, the referee has pointed to the penalty spot for handball here.
Well, I don't think hardly anybody in this ground spotted that, including us.
Well, we think it's Lyndon Dykes.
Well, let's have a look. He goes up, arms up for elevation. Doesn't really know anything about it. His arm's on the way down, look. Oh, gosh, that is harsh. But what the referees and what the PGMOL will say is the arm was unnaturally high.
But a glorious opportunity. And George Hurst, in what could be a big season for him, has a golden opportunity, which he takes coolly and confidently. Something of a steal for Ipswich Town. For Birmingham City, the harsh realities of the championship underlined.
And it's kicking off. It's kicking off.
And their frustrations, not just those on the pitch, coming to the fore.
Well, there's all kinds going on. Ryan Allsop's nearly on the halfway line, confronting Ipswich players. Not a happy man. I don't know what's gone on to cause that. Clearly there's a sense of injustice from Birmingham City. Understandably so. Feels harsh, the penalty. And by the lesser of the law, you can understand why the referee, as he spots it, has given it. Ipswich don't care, certainly George Hurst doesn't care. He was the calmest man in St Andrews, wasn't he? He hasn't really had a sniff all night. Neither of Ipswich. First shot on target, but he was calm. Certainly kept his composure. Yeah. Oh, big moment. Big moment. And he took it. It's undeserved, but you don't always get what you deserve in sport, and that's a face that tells your story.
Well, the big positive for Ipswich is that, well, indeed, they have got a point without playing anywhere near their full range of capabilities. And for Chris Davis, amidst the undoubted pain at this moment at seeing 3 points, or certainly 2 of them, cruelly slip away, will be the fact that they've met a major championship challenge with vigour, enthusiasm, and at times some real quality. And at the end of it, the spoils will be shared, however tough that will be for Birmingham to take. The final score at St Andrews is Birmingham City 1, Ipswich Town 1.